direct approach in terms of how they play. This is clear. Everyone knows where they stand. That for me is crucial when you've got a group of players like this. But you have to have that plan, Steve. The club itself have to have that identity and know what they want. And at the moment, it's just players coming in the door.
Yeah, and Steve, I'd say they can't get this wrong. Chelsea cannot get this wrong. I mean, they've spent 600 million already, and they've got the wrong manager from their perspective. So this one, I mean, they've got to take their time, and they have to get this appointment right.
Why do you think it was so hard for like Chelsea players to understand Potter's philosophy and his game plan and his tactics, rather than say like a Brighton team? Obviously they really kind of understood the way that he wanted to play. Obviously the calibre that you've got at Chelsea, the players, the understanding, surely they would kind of get to grips with that quite quickly. Yeah, it's interesting one.
I think that's time, Ellen, to be honest. Yeah. And I think, you look at the times that Graham Potter had at Brighton, there were some horrible spells. I think they nearly went a year without winning at home at one point, Brighton. I mean, so he got through those sticky periods, and their recruitment, let's face it, has just been out of this world. The players that they've brought in are incredible. So you put those two together, and he had some success there, and they've now kicked on to have further success because they've got a great group of players and a great foundation. But I genuinely think time, and they went through some rough spells. A lot of the home support wasn't that happy with watching Brighton for quite a long while, and he got through it. And he just hasn't had that chance. So much more difficult to do it at a club like Chelsea.
Yeah.
Half-time scores then in the Premier League. Bournemouth 0, Brighton 1, Leeds 2, Nottingham Forest 1 and Leicester 1, Aston Villa 1. Let's hear from a player of real pedigree. Commentary of the 87th Masters from